Hey there fellow Pokemon fans! Today we'll be showcasing how defensive dragons such as my favourite ways to play Garchomp and Altaria can be just as useful as their offensive variants. So for Garchomp we've got a pretty standard moveset of Stealth Rocks to get up hazards, Earthquake for some nice stab coverage, Dragon Tail to send out opposing Pokemon if they try to set up in front of us, or if we just want to deal some more hazards damage. And then we've got the Iron Head, which gets supercharged from Garchomp's Terra Steel typing, which also acts defensively versus incoming Fairy type moves. Garchomp also has the Rough Skin ability, which deals chip damage to any opposing Pokemon that make contact with it. And with the Rocky Helmet item, Garchomp deals even more damage when it's attacked. Fantastic stuff. And following that, we've got my defensive Altaria moveset, which utilizes Fire Spin to trap in opposing Pokemon, and then to knock them out with the Perisong combo. Following that, we've got Roost for some reliable health recovery, which is also assisted by the Leftovers item, and then we've got Defog, just in case we want to be able to remove some hazards from our side of the field. And in following that, we've got the Terra Steel typing, again, for the same reasoning of wanting a surprise defensive maneuver versus incoming Fairy type moves. And finally, Altaria has the awesome Natural Cure ability, which cures Altaria, believe it or not, of any status condition it may have when it switches out. Brilliant stuff. Oh, and while we're on the subject, quick question of the day. Are there any Dragon-type Pokemon that you like to use defensively over offensively? Mine's probably Altaria, but I'd love to know yours, so be sure to let me know down below in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video and want to join me on my journey to reach 1,000 subscribers, be sure to smash that like and subscribe button for more exciting battles. And with all that said, let's jump straight into the games.
No time to question my moves. I stick to the path that I...
Okay, so my opponent's got a Toxicity, a Basculegion, which is really interesting, but it does get the adaptability, so it is kind of scary with the Choice Band combination. Got to keep that in mind, right? They got the Thundurus, they got the Indeedee, they got the Houndstone, and the Sandaconda. Interesting team. Okay, so I'm going to lead off with Galvantula, and let's do this. Alrighty, so who are you leading off with, eh? So Toxicity is off the bat, okie dokie. So I'm pretty safe to just go for my, what's-his-face, for my Sticky Webs, right? So, okay, Galvantula, let's go for a Sticky Webs. They might go for a... Actually, this thing does get access to the Toxic Spikes. We'll find out, I suppose. Alright, so Galvantula goes for that Sticky Web. Lovely jubbly, great job, buddy. Now, what is the opposing Toxicity going to go for, eh? Shift Gear. Oh my god, okay, so I am going to switch. So I don't think that they are a physical set, but they're probably just getting a speed boost, right? So, and they're probably a Boom Burst variant. So I'm going to go into my Altaria, and if they go for a Terra Normal, I suppose I can always use Galvantula later on, but I want to preserve the Focus Sash just for the time being. So let's see. Alright, so come on back, Galvantula. You've been great, buddy. Now, Altaria, I need your assistance. I doubt they're going for an electric type move, so probably a poison type move. Oh, maybe Boom Burst. So they're going for another speed boost. Interesting. Okay, so I'm now going to go for a Fire Spin to be able to trap this in, right? I doubt they're Volt Switch if they're a Shift Gear variant. So let's go for that Fire Spin and let's do this. Alright, so they are going to Terrestrialize. Interesting. So maybe Terra Poison Sludge Wave or something like that. Or maybe Terra Steel. I don't know. So let's find out. It is the Terra Normal for the Boom Burst. Okay, fair enough. But my Altaria is especially defensively tanky, right? They might be a Throat Spray variant to be able to get extra damage. But let's find out. Okay, so Altaria, I believe in you, buddy. Let's see. Okay, oh my god, that bloody hurt. Okay, so, and they are a Throat Spray variant. Oh my god. Okay, so this is terrifying. Jeez Louise. Okay, so, and it's got +4 speed, so nothing I've got can outspeed it, unfortunately. Geez, okay. I am not too sure what to go against this. I suppose I could always go into my Garchomp and Terra Steel against it. Do I need Altaria for anyone else on the back? We're doing nice damage with the Fire Spin as well. Great job, buddy. So I'm going to let Altaria go down, and I'm going to go for my, I'm going to go for a Roost just in case. Alright, so they go for the Boom Burst again, and it will knock out my Altaria. Fair enough. So, Altaria, thanks for taking the hit, buddy. You take a good long rest, and you leave the rest to us, eh? So, next, I think I'm forced to go into my... Garchomp and Dragon Tail this out. Yeah, I'm forced to. Okay, so, coming in, Garchomp, buddy. I need your assistance. We are tanky, so we'll take the Boom Burst rather well. And I just want to be able to... Dragon Tail this out. So let's go for that Terra Steel, and hopefully we don't miss our Dragon Tail. So, okay, you've Terrestrialized. Now it's our turn. Your Terra Pokemon versus mine. So, they're definitely going for the Boom Burst, because their Poison and their Electric moves won't do anything. So, okay. And even with the Steel, their Poison type moves won't do anything either way. But There's no way they went for an electric type move. So, oh, stored power. That's psychic. So Garchomp takes that really well. Great job, buddy. We fire off the Dragon Tail and we send the Toxtricity out flying. And that's some nice damage, buddy. Great job. So let's see who's coming in. Alright, so it's going to be the... okay, it's the Indeedee. So this thing does get Dazzling Gleam, right? But we are... what's his face? We are Terra Steel, so we don't have to worry about that. I can now go for a Stealth Rock to be able to start chipping everything that comes in, right? So that's what I'm going to do. So Garchomp, buddy, let's go for those Stealth Rocks. Here we go. Alright, so they're going to withdraw, so we get the Stealth Rocks for free. Fantastic. So let's see who's coming in, eh? So, oh, it's Sandaconda, so maybe they want to get up their own Stealth Rocks. But this thing could be an Iron Defense Body Press set for all I know, right? So, okay. Who do I want to go into on this, eh? I could maybe go Gardevoir and fire off a Moonblast. That would do a huge chunk of damage. But is that in my best interest? Okay, so let's think about this. Okay, and the Houndstone could also have Sand Rush, right? So I've got to keep these things into consideration. So I'm going to go into my Braviary, actually, because the Body Slam, if they're Iron Defense, I'll have to switch, unfortunately. But we'll go from there, right? So, okay, Braviary, come on in, buddy. And let's see, did they go for a Earthquake? We'll find out. So they went for a Glare. Oh, no. Okay, so that's not good. Damn, okay, so I forgot, I completely forgot this thing gets Glare, right? So I'm going to go for an Agility to get my speed back. So, okay, oh, they got Rock Blast. Oh my god, hold on, Braviary, buddy. Hold on. Okay, so that's 2. Are they bloody loaded dice? No freaking way. So, oh my god, they might be loaded dice. Okay, but thankfully it was only 4 hits. Braviary, Breakthrough Paralysis, buddy, and we go for the Agility. Now we're back to base speed, right? We can fire off 1 Body Slam to give off some nice damage. So, Braviary, buddy, let's go for a Body Slam and let's do this. Alright, so they're going to withdraw the Sandaconda. So, something's going to get hit by my Body Slam. How interesting. Okay, so, oh, they're going to sacrifice for Toxicity. So, okay, come on, buddy, Breakthrough. So they get caught in the sticky web, so we'll be faster regardless. So, okay, Braviary, Breakthrough and go for a Body Slam, buddy. Let's do this. Okay, so Braviary goes for that Body Slam, and we knock out the Toxtricity. Amazing job, Braviary. Down goes that big old threat, thanks to Garchomp sending that thing out, because this thing was bloody scary. So, great job, everyone, and let's see who's next. Alright, so Thundurus is coming back out. Okay, so I think this thing is definitely faster than me, right? So, alright, do I want to switch Braviary out? No, I'm just going to go for a Body Slam and they can take me out if they want to. So, they go for a Rain Dance. So, okay, Braviary, if you can break through, we can knock this out. Come on, Braviary. I believe... Oh, no, we get paralyzed. Oh, no. Okay, so that sucked. Okay. They're probably going to go for a Thunder now, aren't they? So, damn, that's so unfortunate. Oh, maybe they're setting up the Basculegion. Maybe it's got Swift Swim. Okay, either way, I'm going for a Body Slam, but that sucked. So, now they go for the Thunder. Man, if we didn't get paralyzed, Braviary would have one-shot that Thunderous. So, that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Great job, Braviary, buddy. And I suppose they've allowed me to go in Quackable and just Aqua Step this as well, haven't they? So, that's rather interesting. I'm going to go into my Quackable, and I'll go for an Aqua Step. So, come on in, Quackable, buddy. Your assistance is required. And, yeah, let me just double-check who they got in the back again. It's the, yeah, okay. So, I'm going to go for that Aqua Step, and let's do this. It'll be boosted by the rain. It should be enough to knock it out. Alright, so Quackable goes for the Aqua Step. Knock him out, buddy. And let's see the damage, and okay, we knock out the Thunderous. Amazing job, Quackable. That's what I'm talking about. We're going to get a nice little +1 Moxie attack boost. But they might have sussed that out now, of course. But they probably might go into Basculegion right now, which could be scary. All right, so they are going into Basculegion. Oh god, okay. So what is this thing going to be going for, right? But it gets caught in the sticky web, so it gets slowed down, right? I mean, this thing might get Psychic Fangs. That actually does sound like something it might get, right? So who do I need Garchomp for? Garchomp could be good against the what's his face? The Houndstone, right? So, but then I've got Galvantula. So, do you know what? I'm going to go into my Garchomp and we can do some Rough Skin Rocky Helmet Chip. Because if they are going for a Psychic Fangs, they'll do almost nothing to my Garchomp, right? So I just want to see, are they just doing a Resisted Wave Crash, or are they going for a Psychic Fangs? There's the Psychic Fangs, amazing, and Garchomp takes nothing. So we can now deal some Rough Skin Rocky Helmet Chip damage to this Basculegion. Fantastic job, Garchomp. That's what I'm talking about. And I think I'm pretty safe to just go for... I think I'm pretty safe to just go for an Earthquake. Let's do it, Garchomp. Alright, so they go... Oh, they are locked in. Fantastic. So they're sacrificing the Basculegion. Amazing. I'll take it. So we took minimal damage, which is always great to see. And this Earthquake will definitely knock it out. So get him, Garchomp. Down goes the Basculin. And now, okay, so... Who do we think they'll go into next? Maybe the Sandaconda to set up the sand? I don't know. But let's find out. Alright, so... Hips is coming out. Who is that, eh? It is the... Oh, of course, I forgot about this. Okay, so, on this, what do I want to do, eh? So they've set up the Psychic Terrain again, so they're basically trying to negate all, priority moves. Potentially, I'm guessing, for the Houndstone. So, now, I am going to go... This... Okay, I need to make a decision now. What do I want to do against this? Okay, I'm going to go for the... I'm just thinking. Last Respects is going to be scary, right? So, I need to make a decision. I've always got Galvantula with the Focus Sash against the Last Respects, right? So, okay. I'm going to go for an Earthquake and let's see what happens. Alright, so Garchomp goes for the Earthquake. Let's see how much we do. And, okay, we knock it out. Fantastic. So, I'm going to guess they're going to go into the Sandiconda next, right? To set up the Sand. Although, I don't know how we're going to stop the Houndstone is obviously going to get slowed down by the web, so it's not too scary, even with Sand Rush, right? So I think we should be okay with Gardevoir and Quackaval's Choice Scarfs. But yeah, I think we're fine. So, okay, they're definitely setting it, oh, I forgot the bloody thing is full-on set up, right? So I think I'm going to switch, yeah, 100%, because they're probably going to go for a Glare, right? So, I don't want to go Galvantula, do I? No. So... And I don't want to get glared either, so... Okay, do you know what? I'm just going to go for the... Earthquakes, and let's do some damage. So, Garchomp goes for the Earthquake. Let's see how much we do, and... Oh, that's a great crit. Amazing job, Gar. Okay, so there's the Sand, but I doubt they're... Okay, so there's the Glare. Fair enough. So, okay. Garchomp, you're doing amazing, buddy. We'll go for another Earthquake, and we'll see if we can knock this out. The Sand's only up for a few more turns, so let's go for that Earthquake immediately. Alright, so they go for the Scale Shot, but it's resisted, so I don't know why they've gone for that. I guess they want the Speed Boost, right? Because, I mean, they're in Sticky Web, so the Speed Boost won't really make much of a difference, because the Sandiconda's not very fast at base speed regardless, right? So now this next Earthquake will definitely knock this out, and then there'll only be 3 turns left of, of Sand. Okay, so Garchomp goes for the Earthquake, and we knock out the Sandiconda. Amazing job, Garchomp. So, their final Pokemon is the Houndstone. This has to be Sand Rush, right? And then they're going to go for the maximum, the max boosted, oh god, I forgot the move's name, but I mean, you know what I'm talking about. Last Respects, that's the one. So, okay. We're paralyzed, but they're going to outspeed us. But let's go for that Earthquake regardless. Alright, so here comes the Last Respects. Garchomp, thanks for all you've done, buddy. You've been amazing. You took a good long rest, okay? So, alrighty. So, now, on this, who do I want to go into, eh? So, let me think about this. I'm going to go into my Galvantula. Let's do that. So, come on in, Galvantula, buddy. I am Focus Sash, so we know we can take 1 hit. And, yeah, okay. So, let me just double-check their typing. So, they are, it's Ghost. It's Ghost. For some reason, I was thinking, are they somehow ground? But they're not. Of course they're not. So, okie dokie. I'm going to go for a Thunder to get off some damage. Okay, so Galvantula goes for that Thunder. Let's see the damage, and that's some fantastic damage, Galvantula. Okay, so they go for the Last Respects. That's going to knock out my Galvantula. Oh, okay. Yep, I forgot about the Focus Sash for a second. What I meant was the Sand was going to knock us out, so Galvantula will go down at the end of this turn. But Galvantula, that was great for not missing the Thunder, buddy. You took a good long rest. Okay, so... Now, on this, who do I want to go into? I guess I could go into Quackable, couldn't I? So, yeah, I'll go into my Quackable and I'll finish up. So, come on in, Quackable, buddy. I need your assistance. We know we'll outspeed, seeing as the Galvantula outsped, right? So, okay. We'll go for an Aqua Step finish. Let's do this, Quackable. Alright, so... Oh, they go for the Shadow Sneak. Interesting. So, Quackable can take 2 more of those. Fantastic. So, we go for the Aqua Step, and let's finish off this Houndstone. Amazing job, Quackable. Good game to my opponent. That was a very interesting team. I like what they were doing there. So, yeah, good game to them, and great job to all my Pokemon. Okay, so my opponent's got an Iron Boulder, a Ceruledge, Armarouge, Iron Hands, Milotic, and the Grimmsnarl. Amazing. Okay, so I'm going to be leading off with my Galvantula, and let's do this. Okay, so who are you leading off with? So, oh, we've got a fake Pokemon, Okie dokie. So, I will be immediately going for those Sticky Webs, and then I'll probably go for a Bug Buzz afterwards to get off some damage, right? So, okay, Galvantula, let's go for those Sticky Webs. Here we go. Alright, so Galvantula goes for the Sticky Webs. I'm imagining they're going to be going for the Armor Cannon or something like that. Let's find out. They are going... Oh, Heat Wave. Okay, fair enough. So that brings Galvantula down to its Focus Sash, fair enough. And now I am going to go for a Bug Buzz in case they're Focus Sash. Oh, we get burnt, of course we do. So I guess we won't be able to do that. But anyways, oh, they're Life Orbs, so we don't have to worry about the Focus Sash Weak Armor combination, right? So great job, Galvantula, buddy. You took a good long rest. Thanks for getting up the Sticky Webs. And okay, so now from here, who do I want to go into, eh? So I could go into my Garchomp and set up these Stealth Rocks, to be fair. What would they go into, I suppose, on that? I don't know. But you know what? I'm going to go into my Garchomp because I think it's in my best interest to get up these Stealth Rocks alongside these Sticky Webs to be able to maximize our efficiency, right? So let's go for those Stealth Rocks immediately. Alright, so they go for the Flamethrower. Okay, so fair enough. So, oh my god, that bloody hurt. Gee, that was a crit. Okay, I was about to say, that did so much damage. My god, okay, so that sucks, but first they get the burn with Heat Wave and then they crit me. Fair enough. So at least these Stealth Rocks are up though. So great job, Garchomp, buddy. And I am going to preserve Garchomp because it's good against the what's his face, the Metagross, right? So come on back, Garchomp. Sorry, not the Metagross, the Iron Hands, I mean. So okay, Altaria, come on in. We'll tank this like it's nothing. And okay, so what are they going for? Focus Blast. Okay, so they're just going through their moonset, I guess. So okie dokie, Altaria tanks it like a boss. They take some more Life Orb chip damage, and they're probably Flash Fire, so I don't want to go for the Fire Spin. But either way, we get some more leftovers. Great job, Altaria. And now, what do I think they're going to go for, eh? So, I could go into my Gardevoir here, to be fair. Do you know what? I'm going to go into my Gardevoir. Let's do it. Alright, come on back, Altaria. If they've gone for a Fire-type move on my Altaria, that's going to be so... They should be going for a Psychic-type move. Surely. So, come on in, Gardevoir, buddy. What are they going for? Okay, we get the Flash... Oh, my God. Okay, so tell me you went for a Fire-type move. So, they went for the Fire-type move. Oh, my God. Fire-type move. I couldn't speak for a second. Amazing job, Gardevoir. We absorb it. Fantastic. I'm going to now go for a Moonblast, so I think it's in my best interest. So, yeah, do you know what? I'm going for that Moonblast. Let's do it, Gardevoir. Alright, so Gardevoir goes for that Moonblast. Let's Choice Specs damage. Oh, we almost knocked it out. Great job, buddy. So, we get the special attack drop as well, which is going to be really clutch. They go for a Focus Blast. I don't know. I guess they haven't got a Psychic type. I don't know. But anyways, let's go for that another Moonblast and let's knock them out. So, Gardevoir goes for that Choice Specs Moonblast and we knock out the Armourouge. Now the Sticky Webs are up. The Stealth Rocks are up. Let's see who comes in next. Alright, so another fake Pokemon. My oh god, okay, so it's the Milotic. Okay, fair enough. So, I think I'm pretty safe to just go for a Moonblast because we're Choice Specs, right? Oh god, okay, I forgot about the competitive boost for a second, so fair enough. So, on this, I'm going to go for the Moonblast and let's see how much we do. Alright, so Gardevoir goes for that Choice Specs Moonblast and... Oh, I should have Terrestrialized. But we would have knocked it out if I Terrestrialized. Damn, okay, so they got the Citrus Berry, fair enough. What are they going for? A Scald, maybe? Let's see, it's the... Oh, God, hold on, Gardevoir, buddy, hold on. Oh, God, my God, okay, so... Damn, I should have Terrestrialized. Sorry about that, Gardevoir, it is what it is, right? So, okay, now on this, I'm going to go into my... do I want to go into Braviary or... I'm going to go into my Braviary. Let's do that. So, come on in, Braviary, buddy. I'm going to go for a Body Slam, and this should definitely knock it out, right? So, okay. Braviary, come on in. Let's go for that Sheer Force Body Slam, and let's do this. So, Braviary goes for that Body Slam. Knock him out, buddy. And down goes the Milotic. Okay, so get that hacked Pokemon out of here. Great job, Braviary, buddy. And, yeah, okay. So, the only Pokemon I can't really touch is the Ceruledge, but let's find out. Alright, so another fake Pokemon. It's not the Ceruledge because it can't be the Galar Champion. It's the... Oh, okay, so I will just straight up go for a... I'm going to go for an Iron Head because it's going to be super effective, right? So they take some Stealth Rocks damage. Maybe they're going for a Reflect. I don't know. But let's go for that Iron Head and let's do some damage. Alright, so no, they aren't going for the... Okay, fair enough. I don't know what they were going for, mate. Okay, but the crit wasn't necessary because the Sheer Force was enough to knock it out. But great job, Braviary, buddy. And let's see who comes in next. Alright, so another fake Pokemon. Okay, so is it the Ceruledge this time? It is the Ceruledge. Okay, so time for moment of truth. Are they... no, they are not heavy duty boots. So they get the speed drop and they also get the... What's his face? The Stealth Rocks damage. Yeah, I'm going to go into my Altaria. Let's do that. So, Altaria, come on in, buddy. I need your assistance. Do I think they're Flash Fire on the Ceruledge as well? That is something to think about, right? So, okay, Altaria, come on in, buddy. Let's do this. And, okay, what are they going for? They're going for the Bitter Blade. We resist it. Great job, Altaria. Oh, my God, that still did a huge chunk of damage. Does that mean they're Life Orb? I'm not sure, but, geez, okay. So, all right. So they get our energy drained, and oh, they are not Life Orb. They're just very okay. Fair enough. So we get some more leftovers. Lovely jubbly. Are they choice items? I don't know. We'll go for the Roost and let's find out if they switch. All right. So Altaria, we are faster. How interesting. Okay. So all right. So what are they going for? Bitter Blade. Okay, well, I'm not too sure why we're doing that, but we can tank it either way. I am thinking about maybe going into my... I'm going to go into my what's-his-face, into my Quackable, because we can resist the hit, and then I can go for an Aqua Step, right? So, yeah, okay, so Altaria, get some more leftovers, lovely jubbly, and now I'm going to go into my Quackable on the, what's-his-face, the Bitter Blade, and we'll go from there. Alright, so come on back, buddy. You've been great. Quackable, I need your assistance. Let's do this. And okay, so what are they going for? The Bitter Blade? Oh, no freaking way they get off the Will-O-Wisp. No bloody way. Oh my god, that's insane. Okay, so that sucked. Oh my god, what is this bloody set? Jeez Louise. Okay, so Quackable, that's unfortunate, buddy. But I will just go for an Aqua Step here to get off damage regardless, right? So, okay, let's go for that Aqua Step. Here we go, buddy. Alright, so Quackable goes for the Aqua Step. It might not knock it out because the damage is cut in half. Let's find out. So, okay, about 50%. Fair enough. We get the speed boost. Lovely jubbly. What are they going for? Solar Blade. Don't tell me your Power Herb. Oh my god, this is insane. Okay, so, alright. Oh, we don't see the item because we take the burn, so that's good. So we can just knock this out, right? So let's go for that Aqua Step and let's knock this out. So Quackable goes for the Aqua Step. Let's knock out this Ceruledge, and okay, down it goes. We'll get a nice little Moxie boost, giving us some of our attacking power back. So my god, that Will-O-Wisp. What the heck am I facing, eh? So there's the Moxie boost, lovely jubbly, and let's see who comes in next. Alright, so another fake Pokemon. So, okay, it's the Iron Hands. Okay, so, well, to be fair, the only Pokemon stopping the Braviary is now gone. So, I could just straight up go for it. A Iron Hands. But you know what? I'm going to preserve Quackable for the Iron Boulder. So, I'm going to go into my Garchomp. Let's do that. Alright, so come on back, Quackable. If they go for a electric type move, we'll soak it up, and then I can go for an Earthquake, right? So, Garchomp, come on in, buddy. Your assistance is required. So, what are they going for? Oh, Wild Charge. Not today, thank you very much. Now, we've still got the Rocky Helmet item as well, so let's go for that Earthquake, and let's do some big damage. Alright, so Garchomp goes for the Earthquake. Let's see the damage. It's going to be over 50%, so great job, buddy. So, what are they going for? Oh, they got the Citrus Berry, though. Fair enough. So, okay. They get some, oh, that's an Oran Berry. Oh my god, okay, so they go for the Drain Punch, Garchomp tanks it, and okay, so I guess that's maybe, they hacked in their Pokemon, so I guess the items are a bit randomized, who the hell knows, right? But they're gonna lose all of the health they got back from our Rough Skin and Rocky Helmet combo. Great job, Garchomp, and now we're gonna knock it out with another Earthquake. Tell them to knock it off, Garchomp, and let's go for that Earthquake. Alright, so here we go. Time to destroy the Iron Hands, and down it goes. So, another hacked Pokemon has met its demise, and now let's see who comes in next. Alright, so, let's see who's coming out now. It's the, okay, so, I think Garchomp is the only thing, I think this is the only thing I would need Garchomp for anyways, right? And they get a speed drop, which is so clutch for our Earthquakes, right? Oh, they're booster energy. Are they attack or speed? Let's find out. It is attack, so I think we definitely outspeed this, right? So, I don't need... Yeah, that's their final Pokemon. So, I'm going to go for... Ooh, do I want to go for a Terra Steel Iron Head? That'd be hilarious, right? But you know what? I'm just going to go for that Earthquake and let's do some damage. Get him, Garchomp. So, okay. Oh, they're Terrestrializing. So, maybe it's good I didn't go for the Iron Head. But either way, let's find out what they go for. I doubt they're Terra Flying. What are you, though? Terra Psychic? Oh, Terra Stellar. Okay. Well, we can do some nice damage with the Earthquake regardless. They'll knock us out, and then I can go into my own Braviary, and then I can knock them out, right? So, okay. Garchomp goes for that Earthquake. Let's see how much we do, and it's going to be... Oh, it's enough to knock it out. Amazing job, Garchomp. Down goes the hacked Iron Boulder, and yeah, okay. Not going to say good game to my opponent, because they are a hacker, and they hacked in all of their Pokemon, but I will say, great job to all my Pokemon. Good job, guys. What a smashing set of games, am I right? Defensive dragons like Garchomp and Altaria, if used correctly, can deal some major damage, and I have so much fun using Dragon-type Pokemon in this way. That's for sure. Oh, and if you enjoyed watching my defensive dragons in action, be sure to smash that like and subscribe button, and don't forget to let me know if there are any dragon-type Pokemon that you enjoy using defensively rather over offensively down below in the comments. And with all that said, there should be a couple of videos popping up right about now that YouTube thinks you'll love, so why not give one of those a try after this? Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Have a fantastic day. Cheers.
No time to question my moves. I stick to the path that I